Unleash hell! I send you all to death!
Hey guys, Abby here, and today I'm bringing you a Fl4k Taunt build that is really fun solo or in co-op for mobbing, proving grounds, and Circle of Slaughter. The gameplay footage is from the Slaughter Shaft on Mayhem 3. I was able to complete all 5 rounds very easily with my pet taking all the aggro. For boss melting, either bring some friends along with you or check out my hazmat build linked in the description. For this build, I'm focusing on pet survivability and Fl4k damage. While my pet is taunting enemies, it's my job to kill them, so if Fl4k's DPS isn't high enough, my pet will take too much damage and die. But as long as your pet is alive, the enemies won't focus you, giving you free reign to move out of cover and do tons of damage. Because I've stacked shared health regen with my pet, she can survive for a long time, even with multiple enemies attacking her. That being said, as Fl4k, you want to constantly be doing damage with your weapons and grenades, as this will also heal your pet on top of her health regen. Target tankier enemies that do lots of damage, like the rocket launcher zealots and the hardened tanks. Alright, before we go any further, here is the skill tree setup for this build if you want to pause the screen and try it out for yourself. I'm focusing most of the skill points into the hunter tree, with the rest into the master and stalker tree for pet survivability. I'm using the Gamma Burst action skill, which is required for the pet taunt, and the skill augments I'm using Empathic Rage for plus 20% Fl4k damage and Endurance to extend the duration of Gamma Burst. There are also 6 skill points in the hunter tree highlighted here that you could move around depending on your playstyle. For the pet, I'm going with the Spider Ant Scorcher, who gives Fl4k elemental damage and health regen. It's important that this build stacks as much health regen as possible, because with 2 points into the All My BFF skill, I'm sharing 66% of Fl4k's health regen with my Spider Ant. I also put 5 points into Who Rescued Who, which converts 5% of Fl4k's damage dealt into pet health. Our gear will also contribute to our health regen, making for an extremely tanky pet. You'll only need a couple gear items to start playing this build. The first one is the Red Fang Legendary Class mod for the Pet Taunt perk, and for at least 1 point into the He Bites skill. This is going to help us keep our frenzy stacks at 10 constantly. The rest of the perks are up to you based on your personal preference. The second piece of gear you'll need is the Stopgap Shield with Brimming, which is plus 5% max health per second while shields are full. This is a health regen and also counts towards your pet health regen when you spec into the All My BFF skill in the green stalker tree. If you have another shield with this perk, you could always use that. I'm not sure what other shields come with this perk. This is just the one that I had, but I also like the Stopgap because it has a large capacity, it has immunity when your shield breaks, and it has the chance to absorb ammo. For your weapons, you can really choose whatever you like. I really like having a little bit of everything, especially if you're doing Slaughter Shaft, because ammo can run out towards the end. So I've got a Lucian's Call here that is fire and deals more damage to badass named and boss enemies on action skill end. I've also got a super nice Nighthawken. If you can get yourself one of these, it is wonderful, and it is what you are seeing in most of the gameplay from the Slaughter Shaft. This one is anointed while Gamma Burst is active, gains 65% bonus radiation damage, so I'm doing cryo and radiation during my Gamma Burst, which is always great. And then I've also got a companion pistol, which also has a Gamma Burst anointment. And then I've been playing around with this Thunderball Fist. I don't know if I really like it that much yet, but while Gamma Burst is active, gains 65% bonus radiation damage. And then for my relic, right now I'm just wearing this Cryostone Splatter Gun. It's not specific to this build whatsoever. I'm only using it for the SMG damage because I tend to use this Nighthawken a lot. So I thought it would be nice to get a little boost to my SMG damage, and the shield recharge rate is also really nice in case I do take damage. I want to get my shield back to full as soon as possible, because when it is full, we are regenerating health, which is also shared to our pet. And then this relic also has regens 149 health per second, which is also shared 66% to my pet. So this is just adding to the tankiness. but of course you could use whatever you want because we're running Gamma Burst and we do have a lot of Gamma Burst anointments on our weapons. Having an Atom Bomb relic would be really nice as well. These are the ones that I have, but I decided to go for the SMG damage and the regen health. If I get an Atom Bomb relic with that on it, I would probably switch to that. You could also go with an auto idol, which will restore your health after you get a kill, but really the relic that you choose is really up to you based on the perks that you have. Try to match if you have specific damage like assault rifle damage or SMG damage, try to match that with the weapons that you're using. Or if you have incendiary damage or cryo efficiency, you could also go with one of those as well. For the grenade, I use the Mervtacular Hex in Radiation. I also sometimes use the Recurring Hex in Cryo. I like the Hex grenade because it homes in on the closest target, it splits into multiple grenades, and does a lot of damage. And because we're giving 5% of our damage dealt back to our pet as health, it's important to do a lot of damage with your grenades. Overall, this build allows you to do a lot of damage while your pet takes all the aggro. It's also not very gear dependent, which means you can use your favorite weapons and have fun playing Borderlands. Alright guys, that wraps up the pet taunt build for Fl4k. If you try it out, please let me know in the comments below. Let me know what you think. To see this and other builds in action, follow my Twitch channel where I stream Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, twitch.tv/abbyhour. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe for more Borderlands 3 content. I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.